Yo diggity, Surfing Doggo here. You tired of being a single platform streamer? You want to shine out from the rest of the crowd? Well, today I'm going to show you how, warning, it is not for the faint of heart, but you are going to be, at the end, a multi-platform streamer. One stream to rule them all. Let's do this. First things first, here's what we're going to be doing. We're taking OBS and streaming into Nginx-RTMP inside of a Docker container to the web, and then ultimately to Twitch or YouTube, Kick, Instagram, wherever else you want to stream, as long as it supports RTMP, which I would imagine is just about everybody. What you're going to want to do next is copy this link and clone the repository using Git. If you haven't done that before, then take a few minutes and follow this tutorial here on Git. Neat.
Whoa. Hold up, doggo. What's Docker? What's Nginx? What is an RTMP? Raspberry Pi? Like, my grandma made pumpkin pie, but Raspberry Pi, damn, that sounds good. Well, I would take some Raspberry Pi too, but those are really good questions. So let's explain Docker first. Let's say that it's a normal Wednesday and you're going over to your friend's house and you're going to cook a souffle for your friend, just like every other Wednesday. The problem is that when it comes time to like grate the nutmeg over the top of the souffle, little mini cheese grater thing, you don't know where that is in your friend's kitchen. You don't know where the pans are. You don't know where the oven is. Okay, you probably know where the oven is, but you don't even know where those are in your own kitchen. You've maybe poured a drink before. You've maybe, gotten a bagel out of the fridge or something like that, but nothing crazy. No souffles, man. So Docker and applications have the same problem. Well, Docker fixes that problem the applications have. So applications have kitchens and they don't know how to use them in their friend's house. So let's say that I pass you some code and you're like trying to run the code on your computer and your code is like, man, I don't know how to use this kitchen. What do you want me to do? And so Docker fixes that. It's basically everybody has the same kitchen. Like one just awesome kitchen and any application can run in it. So that's Docker. Nginx is the most popular web server on everywhere, anything. So, you go to a website and it's Nginx, more than likely. There are a few others like Apache and stuff, but it's Nginx. So, and then RTMP is the same thing, but for video. So Netflix, YouTube, everybody's using RTMP, and it stands for Royal Transitory Mother's Proliferation. No, it's not that. It's rowing toward major problems. No, not that either. I have no idea what it stands for, but it does video. And so Nginx-RTMP is to make a video web server. And the last one, Raspberry Pi, is what you're making in your kitchen. We're not doing souffles. That's just a little too posh for us. No. Raspberry Pi is that thing in the corner. It's a little mini server, and it's really awesome. Definitely recommend playing around with that. So back to the show.
You need Docker. That is the single main requirement. It can be on any system. It can actually be on the same system that you stream from, which is probably Windows. It can be Apple. It can be an old PC that you stick in the closet. It can be a remote server if you want to dive into a little bit of cloud stuff. Raspberry Pis right now are going for really expensive, like twice as much as they should be because of the global supply chain issues. So if you have one laying around, it's a great option. If you don't, there are competitors that are awesome. I'm waiting for an Orange Pi to get to me, an Orange Pi 5. I'm super excited. That has a little GPU chip. Really cool stuff. But if you don't want to spend any money, those are some other options. The main thing is just install Docker. That's going to be different on every platform, on every system. So I put the instructions, and the other thing that you need is the streaming keys from Twitch and YouTube. So get Docker installed. Let me know if you need help in the comments. And
let's say that you get really, really stuck. Or on the other hand, that you really like this stuff. Or both. If you're really stuck, but you do really like this stuff, and want to get better at it. In general, if you just want to learn technology, I have this technology learning group called Lost Noobs. It's a chat group right now with 20, 30 people and some learning resources that I've written, open to contributions. And I want to turn it into a nonprofit foundation to inspire people to learn technology. It doesn't matter what you do. If you learn technology in your career, in your hobbies, your passions, in your life, it's going to take where you are and make it better. You can apply technology in new, innovative ways that other people haven't seen because you see things in your career, in your job, in your day to day. Maybe you're just trying to stream and you want to write a new chatbot or something like that, or a new streaming tool that doesn't exist. You can do that. It's totally possible. If some other idiot like me has learned how to code, then trust me, you can do it too. So the link's down in the description. Everybody supports each other and got some awesome people that just want to learn some cool technology. So, and there's so much cool technology. The biggest problem in my field is that we don't have enough people. There's a shortage of people who know how to do what we do, and it's not that complicated. It's not like you need a PhD in physics to do what we're doing. It's like a lot of stuff, but it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, at least. So join the group. You won't regret it. Back to RTMP.
To deploy this, you want to open up your nginx.conf, and you're going to replace your stream key with your stream key. You're going to do that for Twitch and then YouTube. And then go back to the terminal and make sure that you use cd to get into the directory, this one here, Nginx-RTMP. And you're going to run docker build, and you're going to build that image. It's going to take 5 to 10 minutes, depending on some stuff. It took about that long on my Raspberry Pi. And then you're going to run the image. And later, if you want to actually see what's going on inside the container, if your stream's not working or whatever it is, you can check the logs and see what's going on. So then you're going to change the settings in OBS Studio. I think OB Studio. I think that's redundant. Anyway, you're going to put these settings in here just like this. This is a screenshot of mine. I couldn't actually capture the screen. And then if you want to check and make sure it's working, you can do this in VLC. It's kind of neat to do. You don't have to do it. And let me show you what it's like to actually run these commands. All right, we're on the Raspberry Pi. And over here, I'm actually mining Monero at the same time. It's a cryptocurrency, and you can see on these bars right here that I've got the CPU maxed out, all 4 cores at 100%. So this Raspberry Pi is going hard. It's only 43 degrees on the inside. It's a little CPU chip, so not doing too bad. Actually, that's really great. So let's run these commands. So this is going to run really quickly for me because I've already done it. It should take, this is the step that takes 5 to 10 minutes to download things and all that. So it's going to do that. And there it goes. It's done. So then if we go up somewhere, there's the run command. And it's already in use. So if we look here, docker PSA, we've got this container running right here. So I'm actually running the streaming container now. And if you do docker logs 810, you can do it by the name over here, or you can do it by this name here. So whichever is easiest to type. And you can see that it's doing stuff. So these are the streams that I did yesterday, and it hasn't done very much since because I haven't streamed since. So that is the streaming server. Voila. So we are now streaming, and you can see it that if I switch between these tabs, you can see that it is live. Otherwise, it's just infinity. So we are streaming through the Raspberry Pi, through the Docker container, and it's magic.
Thanks everyone for watching. Hope that you learned something. I'm working on some really cool videos, so make sure that you subscribe for the next one, and I will catch you on that next one. Surfing Doggo out.